What is up, everyone? My name is Shake, and with me is my buddy True Chains 4 Bracelets. How you doing, bro?
How's it going, guys? We are back again, the dynamic duo. Now, just trying to get some information on the games that we're about to cast.
Yep, I do have a little bit of information, or I did rather. I will have that in 1 second.
North Carolina State University, I'm assuming, versus
UTD.
UTD. What's UTD? I do apologize.
Ooh, good question.
Hopefully, our shoulder angel can figure that out.
Yes, and hopefully our Shoulder Angel can also change the stream overlay so we can see the in-game stuff. Maybe if I just refresh it, it should be okay.
I've got to get chat open here.
There we are. We are looking good. NetGraph is running suboptimally, but it'll work.
Okay, gotta get into the server.
It seems like NCSU has already confirmed that they are throwing for skins, so be aware of that. Um,
Really?
no skins on the line so far yet for these college games, but hopefully soon. That would be definitely very cool to see. I am going to get some delicious Calypso Ocean Blue Lemonade to make this cast go smoother. Would you like to do play-by-play for the first one, True? Or would you like to go second?
I'll go second.
Sounds good, buddy. So, we might as well get these out of the way. Our Twitters, we have to do it just because we're casters and we love the love. So, our
Yes.
Twitters, it would be Shake_TV, that's Shake with 2 A's, and I'll let True do his own.
Yeah, and mine's at TDLTRIU. That's TDL True. And actually, I'll post them in the chat for both of us in just a second. I'm just trying to get in the Go TV here.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, if you guys want some live updates on our Twitter, I usually let people know when we're going live with these college tournaments or any other things that we cast. So be sure to check that out.
All right. Yes, I am in the Go TV.
So the way this always goes, the game will probably crash about once. So if that does happen in advance, I'm very sorry, guys, but with some Go TV bugs, things happen.
Okay. Where is the chat? And let's post this.
I'll let the chat decide. Let us know how like the sound is and everything between the casters. Like, we want to keep the microphones as clean as possible, but we need the public feedback.
Unfortunately, my microphone might pick up a lot of background noise. I do have family over because of Lunar New Year's and me being Asian and all.
Gotta make it happen. Totally okay. Glad you found some time to do this with me.
Oh yes.
Oh, we're hitting some deagle shots pregame. Definitely a good start.
What on earth?
Yeah, sadly we don't have the camera cam today. My cat had a fight with my webcam last night.
Oh
So,
no.
waiting to get one a little bit later tonight, but we'll not have one today. That was a very interesting confrontation. Sadly to say, the camera lost, but I was really pulling for the camera. I didn't want the cat to win. for NCSU, we have John, Space Gladiator, Mitchell, Joe, and there's one more player, which I believe he changed his name. We're just waiting for him to reconnect. And for UTD, we got Eruz, Christian, Bowser, Alt takes no skill, and Fangalang. This is week 3 of NCESPA, I believe, or NCESPA.
Yeah. Let's post the stream on here. All right. Looks like I am good to go. Social media doing its job.
Alright, having a little technical difficulties. We are good. We're almost in this game. Just waiting on the 5th to connect. What are your expectations for this game, True?
Just by you saying NCSU is throwing for skins, I'm gonna say UTD is gonna make this game. No, this should be a good game. Maybe they're saying it, just throwing some humor in. You know, you never know. We might see like a 16-13, hopefully.
Yeah, Inferno is one of those maps I think it could definitely go either way with how much people play this map now. Very unlike Source 1.6, where Inferno was always a very heavily CT-sided map, whereas now it's more of like a 9, 6, 8, 7, because people tend to know how to play it a little bit better than they used to. I really like this map for that reason.
Yeah, I honestly love this map. Well, really, most maps. I don't know. Trying to see here. I really hope Valve just comes up with a new operation, brings something out other than like something close to Inferno. Like, I don't know if you ever played CPL Mill.
Mill is great, yeah.
Oh god, yes.
Mill was great, and there's also one map, I don't know if you've ever played it, but Contra. Contra is
oh my goodness, yes.
favorite map of all time.
Yeah, I loved plugging it on ESCA.
And
Alright, so pistol round, gonna start NCSU starting on the CT side and UTD Comets starting on the T side. And Shake is gonna take over play-by-play here, guys.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be seeing a bunch of these players heading right through the apartments right here. Gonna be plowing straight out of there, getting out of the balcony, getting out of the pit. The bomb is gonna be able to force its way out of this bomb, so they're able to pick up 2 frags. Fanglang and Alt takes no skill, able to get those first 2 to open up the round. It's gonna be down to John, Joe, and Styler to make this happen in this 1-on-3. Seeing one crossing towards that graveyard. I don't know. How do you feel like this retake's gonna come out here?
Oh, they're completely like this. This is doable, but he's had to check that corner. Yes, there it is. This is doable.
Joe taking down Eruz, making this of 3-on-4. Definitely more doable now, but Alt takes no skill, gets a nice little 1 Glock onto John. Styler takes down Fanglang. Trades coming out back and forth. Bowser and Joe both picking up frags of their own, and peeking around the corners. Joe, but Bowser is there to finish him off, making it.
I'm excited. All those one taps.
All those one taps.
The aim is there. The aim is here on both sides of the map. NCSU and UTD Comets, they both have aim. I'm really excited for this game so far.
I am as well. I just got auto director on. Realized I didn't have it last round, but we are good now with some X-ray. Sorry about that, guys. We will be seeing a force buy here. How do you feel about this with 4 of these CT players towards the V bomb site?
Very smart plays so far, but you know, UTD, they are playing safe. They playing a default. It looks like they're just trying to get some angles here, trying to feel out the defense of NCSU.
Yeah, it's an information game now for them, definitely. But NCSU looks like they're going to be making a push down the banana. Styler able to get the opening frag on a Christian. And Eru is forced to come back with a scout. Finds the first shot on a Styler. Looking for a second, but he's going to get tagged down a little and flash. But all the CTs opted to stay. Good decision from them. Don't risk the armor right away and try and go for this retake on the site. But Space Gladiator in the middle of the site with that CZ. Gets the first opening frag. Not able to find the second one, though. Bowser's going to be able to get this bomb plant. Going into a 3-on-3. The CT's on the rotate.
All right, so just got some information, guys. UTD is actually University of Texas at Dallas, and we got the rolls. But let's let this round play out.
Yeah, moving up this truck side now. All these CTs are going to be forced in this little choke point. Both the Ts crossfiring, able to take down all three of them. Bowser and all takes no skill. Nice little crossfire from them.
Okay, so we have seen, and I've seen NCSU before, Space Gladiator. I've recognized that. I'm pretty sure maybe I'm not sure if it was with you or Chris, but we got the rolls. The opera is gonna be John on NCSU, and on the opera for UTD is going to be Eruz, if I'm saying that right.
Eruz. I was expecting Op takes no skill to pick up that gun, but I guess we
Yes.
won't see the troll too hard.
Yeah,
Um,
he's rifling.
Looks like we will be seeing a full eco. Some P250s, another B stack. Very interesting.
Yeah, B stacks they work really well if they commit to B, but you know, UTD they're playing it really smart.
Yeah, it seems like UTD not really grabbing too much information on Banana, but working around towards the same bomb site. They're able to pick up two.
Oh,
Fang Lang, nice little spray transfer on a Styler walking out of that library area. Able to take him down, making this a 4-on-3. Not much the CTs can really do here.
yeah, they just need to work together to get like a gun of some sort. You know, the Eruz did die. I think he dropped a scout, possibly.
Yeah, if Christian's not watching this angle on library, that corner that Mitchell's in right now is probably my favorite angle to just sit with a knife when the T's are trying to get the exit frags. So they usually just run through library, don't even check it, and you get a free 1,500 bucks. I would like to see something like that from one of these CT players.
Yeah. So
They
here
will be.
they go.
Yeah, waiting for the exits. Mitchell's able to find the first one. Not going to be able to take a second one, though. Bowser able to get that trade frag. But going down to Joe is Bowser, and all takes no skill. Gets one more frag to make that happen. They're going to lose.
Yeah, still denied 3 guns.
Yeah, they lost a lot of money in that last round, losing all those AKs. Good exit frags from the CTs, only working with those P250s and 1 USP. Good play from them.
All right, a gun round, guys, followed by some utility on the CT side from us onto John. Now we're gonna see. All right, so standard 2-1-2, no stack B, and standard setup for the UTD Comets.
Yeah, it's just going to be a default game right off the bat. I do like this from both teams, just giving each other enough respect to find out what each other's doing. Not going for those heavy B rushes just yet.
Yeah, so far I really like the structure from the Terra side.
Yeah, a bunch of spam coming out here. Good to always clear out those halls. Just beforehand, Eruz is going to go down, though, trying to take that fight with Space Gladiator, but that's not going to be good for him, making this a 4-on-5. Now, 4 players on the T side on Inferno. Do you feel like it's still... What do you feel like their chances are, percentage-wise? Oh, making it a 4-on-4, though, Fangalang.
Oh,
But
the AK's full utility. This is still in favor of the T team.
yeah, no, I could totally agree with that. I think the CTs will be a little bit more spread out here if they were to commit to some sort of A fake to a B push, which looks like exactly what they're doing. They could pull that CT rotate.
Oh my goodness! Now I remember Joe and John. I remember them holding down on overpass. Now it's up to Joe though.
Yeah, Joe stuck in the back of this site, not able to do too much. Christian able to take him down right off the bat. And on the rotate, all these CTs are going to be coming over to this B bomb site, but the bomb's going to get planted. The T's are in a really bad, or the CTs are in a really bad spot to make this retake happen. Not too many nades to work with. They do have a couple flashbangs, but they need them well placed to make this happen. Bowser able to open up onto Styler, making this a 4-on-2. Stuck in that construction area though with only 9 HP. Almost killed himself, but John's going to take him down anyway. And it seems like the CTs are going to be forced to save.
Yeah, they're. Oh, it's not looking too good. It looked promising, but I don't know. Joe, unable. He got mollied out on new box, forced out, and he got caught out. And B was wide open. So, a FAMAS and an M4, followed by 2 smokes, 2 flashes, Kit's armor, in the hands of NCSU. They need to work. They just need to stack something with these rifles to get, to do a retake. You want to do a retake because they still have utility, and pistols are insane in this game. Oh my goodness, 2 deagles for NCSU.
Yeah, two Deagles is going to be really funny to see here. Hopefully they're able to make a couple opening frags onto these tees, but seeing as where they're set up, it looks like we're going to have a Deagle towards truck side and a Deagle at B. So good defense set up from NCSU.
Yeah, so far a good setup, and still a default, but the terrorists are in the app so far, and Optics no skill in the halls. He actually made some noise.
Yeah, Mitchell's going to be able to call that out to his teammates. They might be able to lean towards A and get an early rotate off, depending on how much information they give right here. But John's going to peek out. He's going to get a dink, but Bowser's able to get the trade. His teammate's not going to be very happy about that, but Fang Lang able to pick up Space Gladiator, making it a 4-on-3, working at the spawn site now. But Mitchell has something to say about it. Only be able to get one, though, off of that balcony. Bowser there for the trade. Bowser. It's going to be a 2-on-3 situation. Two of these CTs working up the middle. Only pistols, but they're able to pick up an AK. Joe's going to be saving that, seems like. And Styler.
If they commit this, I'll be surprised because they have no kits. Oh, they have one kit on Styler, but he's long. Oh, he's the only player here.
Oh, Styler actually got a FAMAS and a kit, so he's going to probably opt to save that as well. Good save. They were able to pick up an AK and a FAMAS. All they had was a Deagle and a P250, and they got a little bit of utility. Joe had armor to save on top of that, so definitely a good decision from them. Go into the next round, try and win it with a little extra money and draft your teammates.
Yeah, definitely. So, guys, let's talk a little bit about this map. We didn't talk about it at the beginning, but this is more like kind of 60-40% in favor of the CTs. So I could probably see 11-4, 10-5, even 10-5. 5 rounds on T side on this map, you're golden. And as we see on the board, it's 0-5 in favor of the terrorists. So this might play out, unfortunately, for NCSU in the wrong way.
Yeah, I was saying a little bit pregame. It's not really like Source at 1.6, I feel like, where that was more of like an 11-4, 10-5. I feel like in this game it's more of like a 9-6, 8-7, just because people have like figured out how to play it over time, especially at these lower levels. Definitely at a professional level though, 10-5, 11-4 is what you see.
Yeah, so the pistol round's gonna be crucial at half, but we're gonna see a setup for Banana here. So far, really good structure.
All 5 of the terrorists towards there though, but Fang Lang is making a little bit of a mid distraction. Good from him. Keep the CTs honest towards that A-bomb site. But we will be seeing a full commit now. These T's working into this B.
Alright, Joe and John, can they defend the bomb site B?
Yeah, coming in here. Joe able to find the first rank onto Christian, but Bowser able to pick up John, and stuck behind that new box is Joe. All by himself, but Eberus with a shot onto Joe's elbow. Gonna take him down, opening up this B-bomb site, making it a 4-on-3. Retake coming in from the CTs from days away, though.
Yeah. That, the smokes that Fang Lang threw. Oh.
Yeah, Eru is able to find Space Gladiator at the bottom banana. Op takes no skill, taking a little bit of damage, but it's not too much to make him want to fall back just yet, but he will opt to save that gun as both of his teammates just dropped. And it's going to be 6-0 so far for UTD Comets.
Yeah. When you called out Fang Lang smokes towards mid, yeah, it's a really good play. They kept, the 3 players, sorry, on A site committed to holding a defense on mid. And then they hit B, and the rotates were days away, like you said.
Yeah,
really good play.
I'm really not sure when they went into B if they went with smokes or if they just went dry and went for the pick. But I know the
2 smokes only
after.
went down mid, I believe. Only 2, and then the rest came
After they took the site. Interesting. So, good play from them to just walk into the bomb site and take that over. It seems like they have been having a lot of luck towards B. So hopefully they opt to continue with that. Op takes no skill, taking a fight with the guy at the end of balcony, which is going to be Mitchell. But in the boiler room, Space Gladiator able to take down Fang Lang. And that's going to put it into a 4-on-5. John does have that Nova, though, towards the bags. My favorite position on this map with that, my favorite gun. I actually had an ace yesterday with it, and I had a couple 3Ks today. Same exact spot. Oh, but Ob takes no skill. Finds Mitchell in those boiler room apartments. It seems like the CTs are going to be starting to rotate over towards this A bomb site, going for that fully committed gamble. And all the T's are setting up now. Smoke's about to come out. But Joe, you know, with this CZ lurking in the arches, all the T's are going to end up heading towards truck, though.
Styler.
Oh, Styler able to find the first opener onto Bowswer and able to get a second one onto Off Takes No Skill. Christian finally getting a trade. Styler actually takes down his own teammate, making it a 1-on-2. It was actually a 2-on-2 before this, but that off shot's going to make it really brutal on him. Stuck in sight with that off.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. Styler able to find the first frag, looking for the second one in the Kenny S spot, but doesn't know he's already crossed. He's still
Doesn't
not
matter.
moving. Oh,
It doesn't matter.
He still hits the shot. Eruz goes down. How did that even happen?
Oh no. Styler was actually. I'm gonna kill you, and it's my moment to shine right now.
What was that?
Did not matter.
What? That was the weirdest round of Counter-Strike I've ever seen.
Oh no.
He didn't even see him for the longest time, too. He just sat in sight, missed his shot, still didn't see him, walked into his crosshair, and got popped in the face.
Yeah, the fact that he walked into the off shot just kind of, just like WTF.
That was so funny to watch. They will be taking a little bit of a fight towards the banana in the beginning. John only getting dropped down to 50 HP with that off. Not too bad of a start of the round, able to maintain some map control for UTD.
So 16-0 dream is dead.
Yeah, relatively early too. I'm glad. But if the CTs aren't able to win this round, they're going to be put in a really bad money situation. And moving up mid now, all these T's, after finding 2 entries, it's going to be really tough for them to hold. Mitchell here, though, with this M4, not able to do anything, only getting a little bit of damage off onto Bowswer. And that's going to put it on a 5-on-2. The CTs have to save this off in this M4 that they have. There's no other choice for them.
Now, Shake, let's talk about what Mitchell just did. He peeked 3-4 terrorists. In that position, when you know they're coming towards you, do you peek or do you wait? In a situation like Mitchell just did.
A little of both. He peeked a little too far. I would have played that same angle. Definitely take that first fight for the guy running up towards the truck. I would take that fight first, and then I would move to site after and try and take another fight there. He definitely overcommitted to that peak. Absolutely.
Oh my god, John, there's one behind him. He ran past him.
Yeah, John able to get a kill into Optics No Skill. That's going to drop a little bit of money for these T's, but it shouldn't affect them very much at all. They only lost 1 gun last round, so dropping Optics No Skill will be not a problem for them. And we will be seeing 5 rifles from them. Still not opting to grab an off just yet.
Interesting.
Yeah, the CT's on a really weird force right now. They don't have very much utility to work with, but they got everything they possibly could.
They really need this round, Shake. Like, if this doesn't happen, it's gonna be GG. But I really hope they don't play aggressive banana.
Yeah, if they're not able to take this round, it's gonna go to 9-1. Chances are, with the eco round, they're gonna have to do a double save, making it 10-1 if they're not able to win. So, don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but let's see how this round plays out. All 5 of the T's towards this banana, though. How do you feel this take's gonna work out? Oh, good play.
Oh, the fake. And they leave one behind, and that's gonna be Tian.
Yeah, NCSU gonna boost one on roof as well. So, good idea from them. It's a very strong position when you have that crossfire from Arch side. So if these T's were to walk up mid and they do smoke truck, he will be able to make a play over that smoke. So, watch out for that if they decide to go towards this mid.
Yeah, 50 seconds to go. Lots of time to figure it out. They still have lots of utility. And here it comes. Smoke's onto A, and they're going to fake it, actually.
Yeah, smart play from them. But the CTs know something's up. They're not even going to budge at B. With that aggressive mid position setup that they had, that gave them all the information they needed. But these B smokes are going to rain out. The counter Molotov's coming in from Joe. That's going to get smoked out, and all these CTs just running into this bomb site now. Auto Director making it really hard for me. John able to find the opening frag. Eruz able to get one of his own. Joe taking a second one, or Joe actually finding a frag as well with Optics No Skill with the trade, opening up that bomb site. And on the retake are these CTs. Mitchell hopping through the smoke. Eruz finds him, looking for the second on Space Gladiator. finally able to get both of them, but Styler able to pick up 2, and it's down to Eberus in a one-on-one. Takes down Styler, making that a very easy 4K for him.
There was hope.
There was a lot of hope there, but the CTs...
Yeah, not able to capitalize on that last member. Wow, that was crazy. The fakes, the back and forth. UTD, they're giving it their all. They're trying.
Yeah, their money situation has been really brutal since the start of this game. After losing pistol and the first couple gun rounds, they got in that money hole that no one ever wants to go into, where you just get pummeled because you never have the utility to hold off a bomb site.
Oh no, Shake, what are we seeing right now?
All far, these T's are just running through this A bomb site, wrapping right around Space Gladiator. Odo open up, but Op takes no skill, finding one of his own onto him as well. Bowser taking down 2 of his own, but Mitchell stuck in the apartment's able to take that nade, and Op Eruz, he's gonna take him down, getting one more onto his teammate Bowser. That was a nice little shot from him.
Everyone is so tense right now.
Yeah, Joe, walking around that boiler side, not able to take down Op takes no skill. Eruz there with a little bit of damage onto him.
Wow. So far, 2 TKs. Interesting. Eberus is a little tense, trying to hold down that graveyard and kills. No, I believe that was Bowser, yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice shot. He ran through the smoke and it just darted on him a little bit and popped up right above the graveyard and took him out. I don't know if my chat's not updating or if chat's just a little dead right now, but...
It may just be a little dead, but
yeah,
that's all.
Just wanted to make sure I wasn't glitching out. Oh, looks like a full-on apartment rush from these T's, though. Christian able to find 2 frags, but Mitchell there and Styler able to pick up 2 of his own, making it a 1-on-3. That apartment rush, not a good decision from them. But why not at this point, right?
Yeah, definitely an interesting play so far.
Yeah, the 5-man apartments with full guns, full utility. Very interesting. And on the flank is Styler, able to pick up his 3rd frag for the round. Rip chat, Centurion.
Yeah, I actually double-checked to see. But, 21 viewers. We really appreciate the love. NCSU duking it out against UTD.
Yep, share your team some love, guys.
Yes, so 2-9. This should be the other way around, in my opinion. But unfortunately, the strats and the takes from UTD is so far working really well.
Yeah, you can definitely tell they've been playing together for a little while. They're just running over these CTs at this point. The improv smokes and the improv flashes that they're throwing are all coordinating very well. They're able to just wrap on these bomb sites, get the bomb planted. It looks like the CTs are going to be pushing B with all 5 of the Ts wrapping through CT spawn. That is going to be so painful for them to come back from. This bomb site is completely open right now.
No, John's not going to like this. He's going to hear it. He hears the smoke.
He definitely hears them coming in from CT spawn, and Bowser just waiting for Space Gladiator to take him down in that CT. It's going to make it a 5-on-3. The CTs are not going to be able to retake this coming into this B bomb site unless they're able to find a shot right now.
Now, they're forced to run away, save their rifles, and unfortunately, we're going to see 2-10 here on Inferno. The economy looking not too hot for the CTs. They have rifles. Actually, they're going to have full gun round next round, so they really need to turn this around right now.
Yeah, no, it's very brutal. They might be able to drop 2 guns for their teammates, so that's a good start. They definitely will be able to, but looking at the scoreboard, Bowser making a bunch of entry frags, having 6 MVPs right now. Carrying his team to victory so far.
Yeah, this is like I want to see Styler J go huge again. Looking at the scoreboard, he is leading his team. Got 2 rounds under his belt, but I don't know. Like, what do you think's happening to NCSU right now, Jake?
I don't know. They're just getting shut down. Like I said, that money situation they were put into early on, that was pretty brutal for them. But able to convert a round. They need to win this round, though. This is like their last chance again. They got another last chance, and this is it. Christian able to take down Space Gladiator to open up this round. Styler there though with the op, able to get a trade, finding a second one onto Iruz, looking for the third. Peeking out on the truck side, not able to find the frag though. But they do have the bomb down.
No, I did say Styler J needs to step it up, and he's Joe, with the flank.
Finding that kill through the smoke, that's gonna make it a 4-on-2. John able to find another frag. Finally, NCSU showing a little bit of light here.
Yeah, what's where your fucking bomb is?
And
Don't be too greedy.
I still have voice enable on. Sorry about that, guys. Honest mistake. It happens. And Styler gonna find that last frag, making that a good little 3K from him.
Wow. So I give some light to Styler J. Comes up huge with a 3K, stopping the A take with a beautiful 2K with the op, holding down quad.
Yeah.
And hello to Shake's cat, if you heard the cat.
Yeah, she was screaming a little bit. A friend of mine walked in my room and she yelled at him for doing so. So.
So 3-10, the second last round of this first half, guys.
Yeah, they're gonna be throwing a couple pop flashes and some aggressive play towards Munana. If they were to lose this round, they would have enough might going into the last round to have a couple M4s. So it's not looking too bad for them, but they needed that last one. Op takes no skill, looking for the frag on a Space Gladiator, but he's gonna have to fall back. Do you see this going 11-4 or 10-5, True?
I want to say 11-4.
11-4 now after those two openings from Christian. Going into this bomb site now, he's going to be able to find his frag on a Styler as well. That's a good little 3K opening from him. All down to Mitchell. He's going to be able to find one. Maybe able to pick up the second if he's able to connect with the spray, but he's not going to do so. Bomb's going to get planted, and he's going to have to save this one as well. Bring that AK into the next round, drop his teammate, get an extra gun, but he's not going to be able to do so. Fang Line taking him down. 11-3. T-side Inferno.
Yeah, this is, I don't know, I don't know what to say.
It's definitely not normal. Definitely not normal.
Yeah, by textbook play, CTs should have, an advantage at minimum 9-6. But we're seeing 11-3.
Yeah, the pistol round plus the economy rounds that they got stuck with, and they've probably saved as many rounds as they bought this half, so they have 0 nades to work with going into this round. Some people don't even, or one player doesn't even have armor, and he has a FAMAS.
Now, it's kind of a weird play here because Mitchell's actually pushed him all the way all mid, but he gets punished.
Yeah, Space Gladiator found one at bench though, and that made it a little bit better for them. And Pop Flash is going to be coming out towards the speed. Christian looking for these entry frags right now. Towards the speed bomb site, but on top of Spoolie, spots him out. Both these CTs are very low in the B. 15 and 22 health. Both of them are going to get taken down. It's going to be a 4-on-2. CTs are already there for the retake, but we do have Space Gladiator behind T stairs. He doesn't have armor. They don't have a kit to work with, and they have no nades going to this 4-on-2. Oh, pushing through the smoke, though. Styler going to find Iruz. That's going to make it really tempting for them to run through that smoke. He will opt to do so. Christian's going to find 2 more frags, making that a nice little 3K from him.
Wow. So we are going to see 12-3 in favor of University of Texas at Dallas. Wow. So guys, if you guys don't know about NCESPA.com, definitely check it out. You can apply for your school in Division 2, I believe, to compete, just like how North Carolina State University is doing it out with University of Texas. But this is week 3, right? I think you said. Shake?
What is up?
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah, so this is week 3, correct?
Week 4 now, I believe.
Week 4? Okay, yeah, I
Could
wasn't
be,
sure if it was week 4.
Could be week 3, but I'm pretty sure it's week 4.
But yeah, definitely. The comments definitely dominating right now. But guys, this is hosted by NCESPA.com. And we are going to have the second half pistol round.
Yeah, what do you expect to see here? I'm thinking it's going to be a B rush.
There's a molly. You might be right.
Yeah.
They might try to molly out
New box.
B.
I think they're gonna molly new box and smoke CT and just go for this full on B commit.
Oh.
Yep.
Will this play out?
Yeah,
Here comes
the
followed by
smoke
Bowser.
CT. It looks like John's lining up the new box molly. Molotov's gonna come out. Smoke's raining over. Flash is gonna be coming in. Moving into this B-bomb site. All 5 of these terrorists are running through. Iru's in this smoke though, taking a few shots. Not able to find anyone. But all the CTs have taken quite a bit of damage from running through those P2 or from those USPs. Browser able to find the first one. Mitchell able to trade. And Fanglang gonna go down to John as well. It's gonna be a 4-on-3. CT's coming in really fast for this retake. Christian able to find one. Looking for the second on Space Gladiator. T's need to play this very passively. Let the CTs push. Oh, Mitchell hits a nice shot on E-Cruz, but Christian there for the trade. Still very close round. Able to find a second one. Able to pick up the third. Bomb is gonna be ticking. He's going to be able to find it in time, though. Great round from UTD for that huge retake. And
Wow.
Christian found a 4K headshot that round.
4 kills for Christian. And the kit on op, so team player is there on UTD. This is quite unfortunate. The pistol round was needed for North Carolina State University, but you know, they got the bomb down. They are going to be able to buy.
Choo choo.
Is this going to happen?
Bangalang taking a few shots in the all mid. He's able to spot out 3 Ts, so that's going to give him a lot of information. They're going to have to definitely adjust to this.
So the bomb on the back of Styler J, making his way towards middle, and they're probably gonna try and smoke it off and try and get a pick here. Oh, but they're gonna get counter smoked.
Yeah, that's good from UTD. I would have liked to see them wait a little bit longer, but having that smoked off for the longest time is good. But these round times, I'm not sure if they do 135 in NCESPA, or is it 155 now?
140, isn't it? No. Is it 140 or 145?
It used to be 145. I think it's 155 now, but I'm not sure if they do the 40-second timers plus 155.
Oh, your mic is transforming.
Oh, interesting.
There we go. We're good.
All right. Very weird. I don't know why it would be doing that. And they're able to find a bunch of entry frags coming into this B bomb site. Able to get the bomb planted. Joe, you know, and Space Gladiator only on 1 HP though. Space Gladiator is able to take down Bowser. It's gonna be a 2-on-1 now.
Yeah, Iru's gonna have to back off. Took a lot of damage, but oh no, he's committing to this.
Yeah, this Mag 7 might be able to prove its worth here if he's able to take down Space Gladiator. But if Joe sits in this pit and is able to just bait him out, he will not be able to win this round. So opting to grab that Galil and fall off. Good
that
idea.
Galil is really nice.
I do like that one.
So 4-13, NCSU fights back. Oh no, Space Gladiator dies. He's all the way down mid and he dies. That
He probably
sucks.
only took 2 damage from the world too, and it was too much.
Yeah, he had 1 health, so that just sucked. 4-13.
Yeah, they were able to pick up that round. Looks like the T's are going to be forced buying now. With 1 Galil, 1 M4, everything they got in nades. They need this round desperately. With the CTs on Nika, though, it's very doable, but they do have 3 Deagles. Very scary.
Yes, pistols are really scary, guys. Trust me.
Oh, John, getting the opening frag out of Feng Lang. And that's going to open this round up really easily for NCSU.
Is that wallable?
Yes.
With
Yeah,
M4?
not with an M4, but it is wallable, yes. Mitchell able to find Bowser, and Iru's able to get one of his own. Looking for the second one on a Space Gladiator. Able to find him. Good eco save from him with that Galil. Able to find 2 frags on the Minetta. Bomb is going to drop. He's going to have to fall back. And
Yep,
it looks
so
like all 3
down
Ts.
to 3v3.
Yeah, all 3 Ts heading up on this A-bomb site.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the deagle from Christian. Christian finds one through the body of his teammate, finds the second one, looking for the third. He's going to get it onto John, and that's going to close that eco round out. That head armor proved just enough for him.
Oh, Christian. 2 nice 1Ds. A really good hold. He literally just changed the tide. That's unfortunate for North Carolina State University. That just shouldn't happen.
Yeah, they said nice one too. Like, what else are you going to do in that situation when he just able to connect 3 deagle shots? The first shot was actually through the chest of someone else. Second one just finished him off, and the third one, nice little frag onto the bush. I wish we had an instant replay, but hopefully that'll come soon enough.
Yeah.
Instant replay would be wonderful. Looking for a deagle frag is Starler though at this B bomb site. And 3 of these T's are going to be working towards that way.
Oh, no.
Connecting a shot onto his teammate. Bringing him down to as much as Bowser, but the spam comes out. He's not able to kill him though. Doing a lot of damage onto Styler though. Nade going to bring him down to 9 as well. Oh, and the T's running through the smoke. Bowser able to find a random frag onto Styler with only that 9 health. Just a stray bullet, able to catch a second player. And Mitchell taking a fight with all it takes, no skill. Not going to be able to win that one. 5 on 3. These T's need to commit to something right now all together before the CTs are able to rotate over. Spam coming out. Christian's going to be holding this arch side. Oh, it takes no skill. Able to take down Joe. Looking for the second one. Finds it on John. Christian gets the final one onto Mitchell. 15-4. And True, I'm going to be right back, having a little bit of technical difficulties. Can you handle this last round?
Yeah, that's all good. So, guys, 15-4 in favor of University of Texas. Dallas Comets. So, NC State University, they've got Tech 9s, 2 Deagles. We're going to see Fangalang drop a nade down mid. No, he actually didn't toss it. So, Eru is playing aggressive in the banana, followed by his teammate, and he's gonna get pushed. He's gonna get punished though. Tech 9 just missing. Oh, but the fire, the team damage. What is happening? Bowser. A mixed Meow and Bowser together. It's down to a 3v4. Still pistols in hands of NC State, guys. Lots of team damage this game. Holy crap. So the bomb, they're just trying to figure out where to go. Lots of time, a minute to go. And it's wherever they go, it's going to be a 2v2 fight. Sorry, 3v2. Now Christian holding up in Cubby. Smoke on the right side. They're going to peek him though. Christian finds one. Can he get the second? No, he won't. Does lots of damage to John. But takes no skill. Cleans it up, finding the last 2 members of NC State. And that's going to be GG. 16-4. In favor of University of Texas Dallas Comets, guys. So next map's gonna be Dust 2. Interesting. Easy comeback. So guys, this is a best of 2. You know, it's not all over. We've seen exceptional play from University of Texas Dallas Comets, and you know, NC State. I believe their mascot's the Wolverines. NC State Wolverines. Ring a bell. But guys, that was insane. Unfortunately, we saw the CT side fall off on NC State.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's just
that was so rough from them. I couldn't believe that they were able to pick up 12 rounds on the T side.
Yeah, they picked 12-3. So it's all NC State Wolfpack. Okay, there we go. I knew it was something like Wolverines or something like that. I can't remember.
Wolverines, yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I'm Canadian, so I'm just trying to like get that together.
We have
so Dust 2.
North American College CS, the college dropout and the Canadian, bringing it to you live.
Yes.
Loving this stuff though, guys, so far. What's your
guys.
expectations going into this map?
Dust 2?
Yeah, Dust 2.
Now, come on, this is our least favorite map. Come on now. This is literally, if it's any map to, okay, I'm not even trying to BM or anything. If it's any map in favor of NC State, it's going to be this map, because you can pug. You can literally pug out this map and close it out. But considering the structure on University of Texas Dallas, this might be a little scary. they're gonna start on the CT side as well. So yeah, so Christian Van Lang starting on the CT side. That's gonna be UTD and the NCSU Wolfpack on the T side.
I think that's
So
definitely in their favor, though.
yeah, yeah, it's definitely gonna be in their favor. It's gonna be really interesting. This
Yeah.
map's more like a 53, 47%
All
in
right.
favor of, yes, I want to say CTs.
Oh.
It really depends though. Like, it's really weird how this map goes out.
Yeah, I think I would say it's a 55-45 for the T's, just because the rotates are so long, and it's dust too. Anything can happen. If you just have one great raw aimer, like he could absolutely just change this map. And they
Yeah.
do have that so far with Christian picking up those 3 deagles last half of the last map. So this will be definitely interesting to see. We could see a very close game, or we could see a very distant one.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be really interesting. I honestly hate this map in the sense of how it works.
Yeah. But hopefully they won't be able to rush B every round the way they did on the Inferno. Not rush, but they were able to take B a good portion of those rounds last game.
Yeah, which was unfortunate, but we'll find out how this plays.
Yeah, very excited. These are best of 2 games. If you guys are just tuning in and it's your first time checking out the NCESPA College CSGO, they are best of 2s in a point system bracket. If you're able to take both, you get 3 points. If you only get 1 for a tie, then you only get 1 point as well.
Yeah, so apparently NCSU hates Dust too.
So that's a good start.
boy.
They threw for skins last game, so I'm excited to see what they'll do this game.
So all players connected, just waiting for the readies.
Yep, having
And
that
that's gonna be Fangalang.
that pre-game sniper battle that everyone has in the middle area.
But yeah, guys, let us know who you feel is your favorite here against, NC State versus UTD.
And score lines. What's your guys' take on score lines as well?
My
Do you want
skins
to get our Twitter stuff out of the way one more time while we're in
yeah.
between the maps? Let you handle that.
There you go, guys.
Yeah, guys, check us out on Twitter. Just post it in the chat. Post all the live updates and follow NCESPA as well. If you guys are loving it, subscribe. We're having fun doing this, and we want to bring more to you.
So Cactus says 16-11 in favor of NCSU. We'll find out here. So the pistol round is gonna play out. NCSU starting on the C. Oh, is that right? Yes, that is.
Yes.
So NCSU starting on the CT side, followed by UTD on the T side. Now,
We'll be seeing a
looks
very...
like fast cat.
Yeah, that's a very standard play for the pistol round. Get that cat smoke, get some cat control, and maintain the map right off the bat.
Uh-oh, but Styler J lurking. He's just sitting on Xbox, finds Eruz and Fangalank, but he's gonna meet Bowser, and he takes him out. It's down to a 3v4, guys. Mitchell gonna get traded out, and now it's equalized, down to 3v3. Lots of decoys just blowing up there.
Yeah, this is a really weird standoff they have right now with all 3 of these CTs relatively in the same position with 2 of them towards the A-bomb site. I don't know, this cat take might play out.
Oh my god, Space Glider finds one, but he gets straight up by Op, takes no skill. Now it's down to a 2v2. John with 4 HP. He can't get hit, and he does some damage to Christian. Christian plants safe. Now, still a 2v2, guys. Back to back, really equal. But Joe, he's not going to jump up. Oh, he's trying to find Op, but Op finds John, and there it is. Op finding 3 beautiful kills with the pistol. And pistol round in favor of University of Texas at Dallas.
Yeah, UTD played that very well, taking that cat control, able to take the A-bomb site, and then they just played the whole... Both teams had the same HP at one point, which is kind of funny, and the T's ended up coming out on top with a nice shot onto the long guy.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate. So we're going to see a fast cat, and that's going to be Styler J in the cat with a deagle. And the bomb is down in T-spawn. So default like I'm talking about this structure from UTD. Oh my goodness, they find Styler J.
Yeah, that opening frag is going to be really good for the T's. Finding out that Deagle, that T could have done a lot of work in that mid area trying to get a shot off on the palm tree. That nade coming out from Optics, no skill, going to take him down to 59. So, bad start for the CT so far in this round.
Yeah, so very interesting whole Optics no skill just taking a site, and oh no, Space Glider, his head, the mushroom hat, just not playing too well. His head was just poking out, and John finds Bowser.
Yeah, that's going to make it a 4-on-2. That's really brutal for them coming into this bomb site. They were able to get one frag, not able. They got an ump out of it. So, it's not a bad start.
Yeah, this is not a bad start, I guess. But how this really plays out, I'm actually really scared for NC State. I really hope they can pick it together, you know, come as a team and perform. Styler J, we've seen him play really well on Inferno, but you know, they didn't really get too many rounds on CT side.
Yeah, no, they weren't able to show very much on Inferno, and with that being said, Optics no skill. That buff flash from his teammate was actually really good.
Yeah, Optics no skill. He shoulder peeked. Really good play by him, actually. Shoulder peeked Joe, you know. He's like peekaboo. Sitting on
Peekaboo.
the car, and then he fell back instead of committing. He would have got headshot with a pistol.
Yeah, that flash actually came out from like B tunnels though. It was really cool the way he threw that to T spawn. He was like, "Hey, pop flash my T spawn," and it almost worked. Almost.
Yeah, it almost worked. So we're gonna see Mitchell now getting fast catted, followed by Joe, you know, and you know this is still an eco round. Bomb is down.
They boosted on the green box on Cat as well.
Oh yes. Oh, Fanglang, gotta be careful. Needs to make these shots count. And there's 3 members of NC State on the Cat. But look at here, Styler J on car though.
How do you like the spot from John? Oh,
Oh, Joe, you know, does fall to that nade and getting that crossfire damage, but the Molly's gonna shoot Space Glider back. Oh, Mitchell! Mitchell! Oh, Bowser with the game sense. Is he gonna have for this one? Yes, he will! What is going on? Bowser, they should have died in lower, but instead, his intuition, the game sense, he was just ready to peek these angles.
yeah, he was ready for that second one, Cat. I don't know if they hurt him, but definitely a good play from him. Nice little flick, able to take him down, and they're able to save an ump and some head armor. John was solo holding B from Closet. It was really interesting. I wasn't sure. I wanted to see what your take on that spot was, but now he's all the way back in T spawn.
Yeah.
Um,
So, this is... I don't know how this is going to play out for gun round. I'm a little curious.
I would like to see him force next round around that ump. Get some Thomases and just try and take the fight with the head armor. It'd be really interesting. They're going to have enough money. Oh, never mind. It's 4th round. I'm so silly.
Yeah, so... Oh...
Yeah, that's not
really
enough money.
Yeah.
So
That's not gonna be
Dust
good.
2 going into gun round with 4,500 max on one of your players. It's not a good place to start with those nades. If the T's, especially with a double scope setup, they're gonna be able to work this really slowly and wait to bait all
Oh
these nades.
no,
Oh,
Joe, you know,
my
with
God.
1 HP, he crossed and took 99 points of damage.
Did you see how that
Oh,
happened too? I felt so bad
yes.
for him. He got pre-fired through the right door in the leg by a
Double
scout.
tag. Oh my goodness.
That's such a rough start to the gun round. 2 players tagged down for more than half.
If Joe, oh, that's a bad spot. If he eats a nade, like just gets sneezed on.
Yeah,
The
nice
smoke
well
buddy
placed
killed him.
flashbang. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, he has armor though. But
Not. He doesn't have head armor though. If he takes a flash to the head, it could kill him.
that would be very interesting to see. So we're gonna see a little aggressive play here in the long, and Space God here playing his barrel spot finds 2 members of UTD, and looking good so far. Minus Joe, you know, with 1 HP, and they might commit to B here. 50 seconds to go.
Yeah, if they only knew how much damage they did to these B players, they would definitely have made this decision much earlier. I like Fang Lang faking Cat here. Trying to sell this a little bit more. Mitchell's actually going to rotate off. So yeah, that flashbang, just $200 investment, able to pull one of the guys off the B bomb site, and there's only one player in B with 1 health and a mag 7. Yeah, It looks like it's going to be a B commit. Mitchell getting completely blind.
Oh no. Oh, Joe, no! He falls. But Mitchell finds the trade. Now they're coming onto the site. Erus gets Mitchell. And now it's a... Oh, Styler J! Oh no, he quickly gets taken out. Go TV, what are you doing? Why are we in third person?
Yeah, I scroll wheeled. You got to scroll or jump.
Yeah.
Fang,
So,
Fang Lang found another one onto John, making it a 2-on-1. So that's really rough for them coming into this round.
1v1. Oh! What? Space Gladiator finding 4 kills under his belt. Gets the defuse.
Did he get all
Really
4
huge
headshots?
round. I believe so, yes.
He's able to find those first 2 long, picked up one of the B tunnels right there, and got the last kill on the door. Great round from him. I've been seeing some brutal stuff from him since the beginning of the Inferno game. He was overpeaking a little bit too much, getting taken down in some weird ways. So,
Wow, very good play by Space Gladiator. So 1-3 in favor of UTD. The gun round going in favor of North Carolina State University. Now, another gun round's gonna come out here. AK's full utility. Oh no, but John, he wasn't ready.
he wasn't.
Christian takes him out.
Yeah, Christian didn't even have the best spawn there. He just peeked there a little bit too late. John wasn't ready for it. It was perfectly timed. Space Gladiator.
Oh, Christian finds another, and it's just the NC State players caught with nades out.
Yeah, that happened to him last game too. The beginning gun rounds, the UTD ended up taking very aggressively, caught the CTs in the wrong positions, but they found 2. They actually had a disconnect and they got a trade kill. So that's not good. It's making a 3-on-3.
Wow, so equalized by Valve itself. 3v3, guys. This is still doable for NC State. The op on the back of Styler J. We've seen him do work, but there's a maul, 2 mollies, and here comes one. Ball by the nades. He needed to cross this elbow, and Joe, trying to cross over, but he finds. Op takes no skill. Ball by Erus.
Oh, the lineup! He almost was able to pick up 2.
Now Christian really is planned for long. But, oh, is this gonna happen? He doesn't have a kit though. Oh, and the shot through the smoke. If he had a kit, yeah. But look, Christian has full utility still.
Yeah,
All he did was get his AK out, get 3 frags. Okay.
I was hoping he was going to take his nade out and just dump it into that smoke and take him down with it.
Yeah.
But good play from him, able to get the kills through the smoke. If Space Gladiator didn't jump there, he threw an extra little jump. Christian was able to find a shot over the box, and that did just enough damage to make that kill a lot easier than it was.
Yeah, so we're gonna see aggressive long play from NC State, but Christian's there holding the angle. AKs versus no armor, going to shred, taking some damage towards Styler J. Now, looks like they're gonna go for a cat control. And there's 2 members of NC State on the long.
Yeah, this is a very good setup from UTD right now, getting that full cat control. Bowser able to find Styler, and that's going to be a really easy cat take from them.
Yeah, so pistols, 2 P250s followed by a CZ on Joe, But, oh, Op takes no skill. Is a little con out, and they're gonna take his gun. I believe they're gonna just save that Op there.
Yeah, they're going to need that going into the next round. I don't think they have enough money to buy one, so they're
No,
going to be able.
definitely don't,
Yeah, they're going to have to keep it here, and that's a definitely good pickup from them. Joe, might actually be able to get an AK too. Rip to Joe, Oh!
Wow, so Mitchell finds Christian, but Fang Lang peeks wide and finds Mitchell. So unfortunately, that Op is not gonna make its way into the 7th round. We're gonna see another eco, maybe a fast cat of some sort, or maybe a long push.
Yeah, there's not much money on the CT team. Joe, already taking 15 points of damage from his teammate Space Gladiator.
Yeah, so we are gonna see a fast cat. This could be interesting here.
Yeah, the T's got out of spawn a little bit late, so this fast cat's gonna prove a little bit worthy. Able to get 2 up there, and they're going to be able to spot this lower guy out if they were to go for this peak.
Oh, Space Gladiator almost whiffs those shots, but he gets the kill into Christian. No one there to trade him out, but it's going to be Op takes no skill holding along, but Space Gladiator gets the AK. Joino finds Fangling on Xbox.
Yeah, two very nice, perfectly timed peeks from NCSU there. They were able to get down 2 guns and able to recover one of them. So making it a 5-on-3. They don't have armor, so it's just definitely still winnable for UTD, but definitely have a good start to this round.
Now, Bowser's going to have to be careful here. One in the middle, followed by Mitchell in tunnels. But there it is, Joe. Very great headshot there with the P250. But Space Gladiator has no armor. The gun punch proving what it does in the game. It's 2 members of UTD making their way up long with the bomb. 40 seconds to go, followed by 3 members of NC State on the A bomb site. And the smokes, the flashes, they come out. But Mitchell needs to come up for the flank here.
So with the money situation, go ahead.
Oh, Joe, finds Eruz, and Ob takes no skill, finds a trade, but he was lit.
So with the money situation of the CTs right there, the Ts should have definitely saved if they knew that the CT's money was relatively low, just because going into this round, now they got a free op out of it, they got a free AK, where if they were to deny both of those, they wouldn't have an op this round, and they would be, if they were to have an op, he wouldn't have head armor. So that was probably a bad play from UTD, and that could definitely put a couple rounds on the board for NCSU.
Yep, but with that being said, 5 members of UTD trying to make their way, but Styler J gets a double kill, trying to look for the 3rd, but Fangalang gonna peek out wide, finds a trade onto Styler J, but they lined up for him, but John with the M4 onto barrels, last 2 members completely lit, Fangalang with 7, he quickly goes down, followed by Eruz with 77 HP, now 3 rifles, the bomb is down, and look, it's Jogino in the flank, and John cleans it up.
So,
what?
So that op, because they decided to go for last round, they almost got triple killed because of it. Able to pick up 2 with that nice little frag. I had to actually mute my mic because I was so nuts.
Wow.
And I saw all 3 of those guys line up, and I was just ready for it. I was
ready for that.
it.
I was like, oh no, it's happening.
It's happening.
So we're gonna see a gun round, a desperate buy from UTD, and they're gonna make their way up fast. Cat and Jojo's gonna call it out, but he spots one, and that's the bomb carrier. Mistakes were made. He peeked out. Op takes no skill, goes down. Oh, by Christian. He's the only player left on Cat, though. He's fighting it by himself. But Jojo's still in the Cat. The bomb goes down again. Christian falls. Oh no, Christian's still alive, and he finds a kill. He's in Goose. Now Mitchell trying to find Eruz. Does some damage. 12 HP, takes him out. Now Christian's still on Goose here, and Bowser making a fight into mid. Now the trades come out. Mitchell finds Christian, and Bowser left on Cat. The bomb in his possession, but it's a 3v1. He has a smoke. He needs to pick his fights carefully. Styler J with the op. The smoke goes out. Styler J in the right position. If he jumps really wide. Oh, there it is. So Styler J cleans it up. 2 kills for Mitchell and Jogino. 4-5 shake.
Yeah, and like I said, NCSU is going to be able to string together a bunch of rounds now just because of that one single play from UTD 3 rounds ago. Everything is snowballed to this point. It's going to be 5-5 probably, and then going into the round after that, they are going to be able to get full nades and some ops, so they'll be able to recover from it from there.
Yeah, they have lots of money now, but look here, 5 members of UTD trying to make their way into B, but Mitchell throws a nade and he finds one, followed by Styler J with the op, but he reloads and he has the ammo now, but he's the last bullet. Oh my goodness.
Took him 20, but at least he got there. That's all that matters, right?
So 5-5, guys. Like I said, this map it can be inconsistent as well, just depending on how it plays out.
Yeah, no, they played that very well. The T's are going to go into this round with 5 AKs, full nades. So that's definitely good from them. But it looks like they're going to be going for these long flashes. One of them they're throwing is actually team flashing the entire team. So hopefully they're able to change that relatively soon.
No, Space Gladiator with some shots. It's followed by Styler J with the op. He's going to back off here onto CT. And 3 members of UTD making their way up long here, but Styler J's gonna get caught out if no one watches his Cat. Oh, John, they're both offing though.
Oh!
But John finds Christian. Now they cross over. The bomb's gonna go down, and it's gonna be a 4v3 make out of 4v2 as Bowser finds Joe, you know.
Yeah, that was a nice little lurk frag from him, able to take him down from the middle area. Good
John's
play.
trapped. Oh, never mind. Fangling just didn't have the info that John was in CT. So 2v3, and they're gonna commit to this, guys. NC State trying to close out this round. They know one's long. They need to boost someone up here. Oh, John with a nice shot onto Bowser, but no, his teammate Mitchell falls, and it's probably gonna be over here for John. And there it is.
Yeah, Ebru's making that look really easy, taking down John. They're going to be able to pick him off out of that. And another bad decision from the CT team there. Now UTD is going to be able to string together a few rounds because they're able to get that free op out of it. But Mitchell does have an op. He's going to drop that to John. They might have something to say about it. It looks like they're going to be only running one. So, a very standard setup.
Yeah, this is going to be a deciding round here because both of them don't really have too much money. But 3 members gonna peek that long again, and that's gonna send Space Glider B-hopping back. But John with the angle on top of barrels of A. Bowser's picking the fight. He finds Space Glider, and he knows John's in Goose here. They need to help out his teammate. Not too sure what's happening here on UTD.
Yeah, they need to get some smokes out towards the long, or at least a flash or something to get either back or to commit to this fight. I don't like them committing here.
John, he shuts down 2, gets a 3rd. Can he stop this long take as the bomb carrier is still in pit, but Fangalang pushing through the mid. Now he spots one, and he's gonna back off. While the op takes no skill, and they're gonna go together.
That lurk frag from Fangline to walk out mid and kill that CT rotator just made this round a 2v2. And that's insane how much impact that one frag had, but Mitchell, he's able to get a trade, so.
Okay, mistakes were made there. Mitchell, completely unaware of his middle. You know, they were probably tunnel visioned onto long, but now it's down to a 1v1, guys. Styler J with an M4. Some utility fall point. Op takes no skill with an op. So let's see if he can prove that it takes no skill. Now, oh god. If he misses this shot, he will never live this down, but he gets the kill onto Styler J. And proving it may take no skill to use the AWP, guys. 5-7 shake.
Yeah, if Mitchell didn't drop in that middle area, that could have been a way different round. They were able to make it a 2v1 and not even looking towards mid. Mitchell dropped to that op frag, and which went into that 1v2. And op takes no skill, able to make that happen.
Oh boy.
We will be seeing a pause, probably tactical at this point. 7-5 isn't too bad, but
yeah, it's actually a decent. Was that pause out by? That was by UTD. Interesting.
it was by UTD. Okay, so it's probably technical.
Stangalang pause the match, so they got 2 rounds. They're hopefully they know it's gonna be an eco round here, so you might see an anti-eco strat from UTD if their intuition is on point.
They should be relatively aware of it because of the bye last round and the bye before that as well. So they should be assuming the CTs are on an eco here. That would make it 8-5. Going into the final gun round, they're only going to have, at most, they're going to be able to get an op with some body armor, but
yeah,
that's
it.
Yeah.
Looking at the, it really depends though.
Just kidding, not anymore. Can't get an op in body armor.
Never mind. Yeah.
The only person able to get some would be Mitchell, and he would only have 5100. So that's not good for them. But bought a few too many nades on Space Gladiator. I think he's going to be rifling next round. He wasn't really thinking about his teammate next round, which is totally okay. They gotta make something work.
Oh my goodness, we're seeing 5 members on opposite sides of the map.
Oh!
5 members of NC State making their way towards long, and no one. They're gonna make the call, but look, they're trickling into B, but it's not quick enough. The bomb is in lower. This is going to play out really odd, but Fangling with the deagle. Christian, finds 2. Fangling gets traded out, but can Christian make this happen? He has the AK, but he's gonna get flanked though, and he has no more health. Now, 3v2. There's 2 rifles. Now, I'm not sure why Space Glider's not going to go for this. Oh, he gets peeked by op. Takes no skill, proving that it takes somewhat of a skill. Now, needs mollies. He's getting hit with all the utility, and he burns. Gets roasted alive. Space Glider going to go down.
Wow.
Now, Joe, forced to save that gun, sitting in Goose.
Yeah.
Holy nades, indeed.
Holy
They made
nades.
it rain on him.
They definitely made it rain on him. That was really brutal. I think there was 2 grenades and a Molotov at least and a flash.
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah,
couldn't
that
see
just
himself
sucks.
burning, and that was terrible. I didn't want to see him go for that. I wanted to see him save the head armor and bring in his next round, be able to full buy with some nades. But he was able to go down. Joe was able to pick up a final frag as well. So that's not going to put too much impact into this round. But they don't have an op, and they don't have very much money going into this. So.
Joe could have actually dropped his AK and then picked up an op, but guess not. So we're gonna see op takes no skill with the AWP. Gets doesn't
Not
get the
hit
shot
the tag.
off. Yeah, and gonna miss that second player crossing. Took quite a while to re-peak that.
Yeah, that's going to make the timings a little bit different for this round just because they don't have the full information of how many players are playing this B-bomb site. So if they're able to get the information on the CT guy, they'll probably have a good idea, but waiting for that, they're going to have to play very slow and safe.
Yeah, the op might be a one-shot one kill, but able to see down mid perfectly like that is definitely worth it. Unless Valve comes out with like binoculars or something, you have like 5 terrorists looking down mid with binoculars. But Space Gladiator finds one, and it's gonna be contested. Finds a second. Now op takes no skill, has an op. If he gets peeked though, but Space Gladiator playing it safe. And
Yeah.
the bomb's not gonna be bomb's gonna be Xbox.
I'm still waiting for those accidental buys, and then you just press N and it goes pew!
Yeah, seriously, right?
I miss night vision. Night vision was great.
Yeah.
The biggest waste of $1,000
Sure.
ever.
Mitchell's my favorite spot. He's a ninja spot on B. I love this spot so much. Can Mitchell make this happen? 2 members of UTD making their way into bomb site B, making some noise though. Mitchell, he spots one, but he gets taken up by Op. Takes no skill. The timing though. Op finds a second. Can he get the third? Now, gonna need out window. The bomb's gonna go down into 3v2, and Space Glider nowhere to be found. But Op tries to go for the no scope, hits the gun unfortunately.
And it did 50 damage to him.
Oh, it did.
It did 20 damage to him with that off shot, I believe, through that gun.
Wow, so Styler J did take some damage, but takes no skill. He can't be peeking this, but Bowser's there. But here, Styler J, he answers back with aggression. And Bowser, they traded spots. The bomb is down.
Oh, that Molotov did so much damage.
Oh.
Oh, it's not going to be enough. Space Glider dropped all the way down to 6, and Styler got all the way down to 40 from like 80, I believe. They almost
Yeah,
lost that
80.
round because of it.
Wow.
But they were able to pick that up, and that's going to be really good going into the half, being 8-6. But you never know how good your UTD is going to set up on CT side. They played a very good Inferno last game, so.
Yeah, so 6-8 UTD. This round's gonna be really important for the CTs if they can make this happen. No, full rifles, but oh my god, Space Glider peeking again. He gets a nice kill, followed by John picking up 2 through the double doors. But Ebruce lines up a kill onto John, and it's down to 2v4 in favor of NC State. Space Glider finds one. It's down to 1v3. Bowser, does he have what it takes? Bomb is gonna be in his hands. And Auto Director, I hate you so much.
Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it just doesn't, but we have to deal with it. Bowser in this 1-on-3, it's looking like it's going to be an 8-7, so very good half from NCSU so far. Russ Bowser has something to do about this. He only has a smoke and a Molotov, but it's definitely enough to work with if he's able to find a frag with either one of those.
If Bowser can make this work and then they win pistol round, it's GG.
I don't think Bowser's going to make this work, though, but I definitely see UTD taking pistol round on CT side.
Yeah,
That's
there's
my
a kit
prediction.
on Styler J. And he's now playing posted up in B site, now back on plat.
Yeah, both teams playing incredibly safe, it seems like. Bowser, with that bomb on his back, it looks like he's going to be going towards the speed bomb site. But if he does decide to do that, which he doesn't have too much time to go towards A, he's going to walk into that up of Styler, so...
Yeah, Bowser needs to make this shot happen. Is he a shoulder peek? Yes. Okay. Oh no. Falls to Styler J, making it 7-8. very even so far.
Yeah, it's definitely not a 13 or a 12-3. So
Yeah.
very interesting so far. Dust 2 always seems to do this. So we'll see how this second half starts. If whoever takes first gun round is probably going to take this match.
Yeah,
That's
you're
that's going to
totally
be
right.
my guess.
Uh,
If they're able to pick up pistol as well.
yeah, so NC State gonna be on the T side, followed by UTD on the CT side. Now, what should NC State do for pistol round?
I think, well, depending on how they set up on CT side, uh, the cat take always is really dominant for T's.
Yeah,
Getting
the
that mid
fast
control,
cat,
yeah, getting the mid control, getting the cat control, and having a guy come out long late. But I'm also a fan of the mid to B split too. So
Yes, the mid to B split.
either or is very good for the T's to be able to run it if they have their timings down. If they don't, it's
Ooh,
not gonna
B
pan out.
spawns. Look at that heavy B spawn.
Yeah, I.
What's gonna happen here?
We're gonna be seeing 4 armor, Space Gladiator to get nades, hopefully? No, 5 armor. Oh, it's just the plow B rush.
Oh goodness! So Bowser has a kit followed by 2 flashes, and he's gonna be playing A by himself. But look at here! Oh my God, Fangaling with a beautiful headshot, 2 headshots! Oh my goodness! He stops. They turn around. They don't want to commit to it. Fangaling showing his pistol aim. Just oh my goodness!
Yeah,
Look
good.
here.
Good opening from him. Finding those 2 frags is going to shut these T's down completely. They're forced to rotate. They have no nades to work with. I don't know what their plan is. If they go towards long, like, they're just going to get picked on the cross by USPs. If they're probably going to end up confronting one of these CT players as well as they're going through long. If not, they're going to get flanked. Yeah, and coming in now, Optics no skill, just going to be lurking behind them all.
What is happening?
I know, all 4 of these.
Takes no skill was in suicide, outside suicide, and he got no information. They were crossing this. Okay, if the bomb goes, yeah, the bomb's gonna go down. This is unfortunate.
Yeah, and all these CTs have no idea what's going on, which is really unfortunate. Just the wrong timings of Optics no skill in the middle. He wasn't able to flank in time, and all 4 of the CTs are going to be forced on a rotate to get this retake.
But it was a herd of, NC State players running through T-spawn, but, oh, it doesn't matter. Failing with a 3rd, and he gets a 4th kill. Gonna get the defuse for himself.
All headshots as well. Good round from him.
Wow.
He's going to
Yeah,
take the defuse from his teammate, even though Bowser brought kit.
Not a fan of 5 armor on the T side. That's just...
Not on this map. Never. Never, never.
Don't flash out. It's...
There's one time you do it, and that's when you have the triple long spawn, where all 3 of you are just lined up in that tight little line. That's the only time you can 5 armor, but even then, it's going to get a flash.
Yeah, like just one flash or a smoke, easily.
Anything, yeah, any utility whatsoever. But it seemed like they didn't need it when they were crossing towards B. They just had to kind of hold the bomb site. I don't know how it would have panned out if they did have nades in that situation, but it probably would have been the same outcome.
Yep. So 4 members of NC State in the tunnels, and Styler J. Oh my goodness! With the 1 deke onto Ebrews. Ebrews probably shaking his head why he peeked so wide, but they come out mid, and it's gonna be a mid to B take. Oh no! Wait, what's going on here? 4 members actually go back. But oh no, Bowser with oh no, he doesn't have enough ammo. Finds 1, finds a 3rd. Can he get the 3rd? No, he won't. But the trade comes up by Space Glider from the behind. 28 HP, followed by 5 HP on Mitchell. Now the flash comes out. They just need to get this bomb down. His teammate needs to back him up once in sight, and that's gonna be Christian. Mitchell has a Tech 9, but he gets traded out. He should have peeked the guy window first, but he peeked the guy door. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, it was a tough round to lose. I think if they had one more guy towards mid, that round could have played out completely different. They would have been able to get completely in the bomb site. Christian would have never made it through window in time. So only having that one player mid definitely hurt them. And
Yep,
the dude behind the smoke in the corner forever, he shot an entire clip out of an MP9, an entire clip out of a USP, and was finally found. But man, he was behind 3 people. Probably did a good 280 damage to them.
Like stuff like that should not happen, guys. And even when you do like a B take like that, but Fang Lang finds 2 kills for himself. We'll talk about the previous round after this, but that just shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, no, that was that was really rough. On this Felica, though, they do have a few deagles to work with. John and Styler have hit a couple cool deagle shots so far, so hopefully we'll be seeing one more.
Yeah, So, 3 Deagles, not too much they can do here. Rifles are set up. If it's gonna happen, they need to just commit to something. But talking about the last round, it was 2-3 split, 3 players coming out mid, but it ended up being one lone player.
Who
I don't know
committed
who
to
it
the fight?
was.
Yeah, I don't know who it was either.
But that was just unfortunate. Miscommunication probably out from NC State. Tyler J taking tons of damage through the smoke, and he goes down.
Look at that box. It's painted red. Could you believe that? Like, he got stuck on the corner because the side of the smoke was blinding him, and he was taken down through the smoke because of it. The smoke was placed in the perfect spot to blind him just enough. And, oh, that's so brutal.
So they're going to be here, but the rifles, and they're completely blinded. Bowser gets a quick 2K.
Yeah, nice setup from UTD there to lock that B-bomb site down. Going into this round, though, this is going to be the decider. If this is going to be a close match, NCSU needs to win this round.
Oh, off no armor onto John. Can he make something happen here for NC State?
And they had a long spawn. So,
Oh, he does tank Bowser for 49 points of damage. And looks like they're just playing a little passive.
yeah, cat smoke going out. Looks like a mid-cat control kind of setup from these Ts. Good idea from them, especially with that op. Let him roam around, try and work a mid-pick, and then go into a take from there. But so far, they don't have very much utility to work with. They only have 2 smokes, and they have to commit it to a bomb site. But they might have to use one of these mid here if one of these CTs ends up peeking out.
So, looks like, oh, nice peek by Styler J. Taking out Christian, and Long is theirs. But there's going to be 2 players onto the ace side, and that's going to be Fangalang, followed by Cruz and Elevator. Now, they're going to pinch here. 2 members on the Long, followed by 2 on the cat, but John finds one. And Cruz is going to go down. E-Cruz. E-Ruse. I said Cruz, E-Ruse. I just cannot look that right. But Op takes no skill. The last member alive. And a 1v4 finds a Space Glider. He has an AK. Now, looking at the economy here, he might just try it.
Yeah, if he ends up winning this round miraculously, like, it's going to be really tough for NCSU to come back from. Working up the cat with that AK, it's a very good spot for him to win this if he's able to take a fight right now.
Oh no, if he's across into John's crosshair. Now 8-11.
They needed that round.
They definitely did, and they got it. So great play by NC State. But if they lose this next one, there's still hope.
Yeah.
But it will still hurt them really well.
They need this one too. Their money is way too low to recover from. They're only going to have 3,800 on one player. 2 aren't going to be able to buy, and 2 might be able to buy a little bit, but it's not going to be anywhere near full utility. Oh, Mitchell with a shot through the wall. That would have been a headshot in any other version of this game.
Yeah, that would have been a vac call there. No.
Yeah,
But
I expect to see that.
so very passive play so far.
Yeah, they're going to be throwing that default cat smoke out again. I do like that from them. Keep it looking the same. Oh, but Fangalang able to get that information on this long player, and that's going to allow the CTs to rotate accordingly. Set up for this long take and cat split.
Oh, Bowser in a perfect position. He peeks, and Space Guard gets taken out, followed by Christian taking out Mitchell. And not too sure if they tried to send players out and pick fights, or they're actually trying to get that control. So this didn't work out.
Yeah, NCSU in a really tough spot right now. Being in a 5-on-3 on Dust 2 with not too many nades to work with. They do have 2 smokes, though.
I actually thought Optics no skill was someone else. I thought he was a terrorist.
Oh, man, that would
I
have
was
been
like,
really awkward.
How did he get there? But looks like they're going to try it today here. 30 seconds to go. The bomb on Cat, but John dropping a flashbang onto Long. But it's going to be Christian in the pit. Gets pegged. 22 HP. But he's going to be assisted by his teammate, and that's going to be Fangalang. But E-Ruse goes down, and Fangalang pushing up on John. There's no way he knows this, and he's going to go down. It's down to 2v4. The bomb's going to go down. And Op takes no skill, peeking out. elbow. But Styler J. Can he make this happen? Finds one, but he gets traded out. So yeah, it's 2v4. The trades are gonna happen.
Yeah, and that was a good round from UTD, just making that happen, taking the 2 kills with 2 kills of their own. So I don't know if the shot through blue bin at long. I don't know if you know, but that is actually completely spammable with a rifle. Even if he was in the back corner and you were peeking it from corner.
Oh yes, yeah.
So you could shoot through that entirely.
I remember getting a spam with a scout before, but
Yeah, right through the side of that thing. Yeah, I've M4'd people through it. I've AK'd people through it. That thing is great. And no one knows about it. They just get shot through it and then wonder what the heck. What is going on?
Yep. So looks like we're seeing eco round towards the B site, and it's gonna be up to Christian, but Optics no skill spots the lurker. That's gonna be Styler J. But here they come into bomb site B. The nades are gonna come out. Caught out guard with Bowser, but E-Ruse finds one. Ball by his teammate, finds 2 actually. Optics no skill finds a second player, and E-Ruse cleans up the last member of NC State with a 3K.
Yeah, they were able to recover a couple Tech 9s too, so. Good round from the
Yeah.
CTs, just a solid lockdown. Only losing 1. Did they lose a gun? I believe they lost 1 gun. Yes,
Yeah,
they did.
So this is gonna be the deciding round. If NC State cannot close out this round, it's probably gonna be GG here.
Yeah, they don't have very much money going into the next round. They're not on losing bonus, or not on a very heavy losing bonus yet, so. Not going to be able to work with too much going into next round. They're going to probably have to force a tech armor if they lose this one. And even if they win this one, they're going to have a player forcing tech armor regardless.
Joe, you know, taken down to 4 HP, but he catches Christian in a 1v1. Now it's in the favor of NC State now. And the bomb's gonna make its way towards long, and Fangalang, the only member here to stop this from happening, spots one. That's me, Space Gladiator, sorry. And against all odds now, his teammate point nades, beautiful nades come out, and Fangalang, this a-hole is insane. Oh my, very good rotates. The bomb is now in their possession.
Those nades. Did you see how much
Yes.
damage that did? We had one player with like, I think 18 health left and one with 4, and they were both above 70 at least.
Yeah, they just got obliterated by these nades. Now, John needs to make this op happen. Misses his first shot. They're gonna know where they're at. Now, I'm pretty sure Fanglang's not gonna peek that. He has his teammates for the crossfire. They gotta display the crossfire, and this round is theirs.
Yeah, you never know how antsy people get though. They always wanna peek at some point. So maybe Fangalang will overcommit to this a little bit.
And you called it. So Bowser cleans up John, followed by Fangalang. A little impatient, you know, really antsy, peeks and finds the last one at NC State. Now, looking at the economy, not gonna look possible. They could probably save for the match point, but that's what we're probably gonna see here. Tech 9s followed by 2 P250s.
Yeah, they have to get some kind of utility going into this. I don't like this armor nade buy from John. He doesn't have any money with his team next round. He's going to be forced on a tech for the last, but I guess that's okay with 4 rifles and just recycle.
Now, they're hugging on top of Palm Tree right now, and they're gonna make their way towards Cat, rushing it through without... No one's gonna be contesting him other than Christian, and he has an op though. He misses his first shot. That's crucial. Can he make the second? Yes, he will. Can he get the third? Can he get this third shot? The bomb's gonna be planned for Cat, and his teammates are rotating through.
Oh.
Christian does some damage to Mitchell, but one drops. What is this play? Why are they dropping? They met 3 members of UTD, and the last oh my god, the last member was Mitchell on site. Now Joe, you know, with a P250, bombs planned for him, but he's up against 5 rifles, and he's gonna get slaughtered. Oh no. Why? Now, Shake, what just happened? Two
Don't
of them
even,
slopped CT.
don't even ask me.
Tell me why did that happen?
I was looking at that and I was wondering that was probably the worst decision I've seen in a good while. They definitely should not have done that. Should have just played the Cat. They played it for Cat. They had 4 players alive and 2 of them dropped CT and
Yeah, I don't
committed
understand.
suicide. I mean, sometimes like you just need to be talked down from the ledge. Sometimes they jump, and in that case, they jumped.
Yeah. So Space Gladiator putting his team with some hope, followed by John catching Christian and Ebrus in the middle. Now, it's no matter where they go, it's gonna be either 2v5 or 2v4, whatever it's gonna be. They have the advantage now, but someone needs to get the bomb.
Yeah, it's just too little too late, it seems like. These two opening frags from NCSU, it's just delaying the inevitable, it seems like. They don't have very many nades to work with, and if the CTs are able to find 2 frags on this round, there's no way they're going to be able to come back from it regardless. So, all the CTs need are 2 kills.
Yep, so looks like Optics no skill in the CT,
no.
followed by Fangalang on the cat. But Johnny reloads and Fangalang is there. Can you make these 2 kills happen? No, it's on. And John finds it, but Optics no skill finds one. But there's gonna be one on car. He's gonna call out that they're on cat. The bomb? What the heck is the bomb? What? Why is the bomb back there?
Oh, if the CTs only do this. Oh, man.
Optics no skill, still holding down CT. Oh no.
Space Gladiator.
Op takes 82 points of damage.
Yeah, he's going to go for this repeat. There's not much more he can do. He's completely committed to this fight.
Just
There's
needs
no
to
way.
make these shots happen.
Yeah, there's no way he's going to be able
Yes,
to
he
save.
will.
Oh,
Can
but
he stop this, guys?
the bomb is not across yet. Oh, but
Oh,
he's not.
no.
No. No. He should have been aware that the bomb wasn't planted yet and something was up with it, but he wasn't.
Oh no.
Oh, but he's going to go for it.
That
No,
could have been a play of the century.
I like this from him. They think he's saving right now because he has an op and he was towards CT spawn. I like this from him. Able to pick up the first.
Now Op takes no skill. Now in a 1v2, he has 3 kills under his belt, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna commit to it. He has the money, so why not? Now John and Mitchell, they need to set up this crossfire. Now, if John needs to, he's probably like, if I need to, I'm gonna die with this bomb. But he's gonna find Op takes no skill. Yo, if he looked away at the wrong time, Jake.
Yeah, no, that would have
Bomb
been
was thrown across.
really great from him if he was able to pick off the bomb and just not able to make it work.
So NCSU 9 rounds, followed by University of Texas at Dallas, 15 rounds under their belt, and they're looking healthy with the economy. And this might be the final gun round how it plays out. It looks like NC State playing really passive, and they're gonna set up for a mid smoke here. And the only player on long is gonna be Christian, and 2 members of NC State gonna trickle their way in. And Fang like he might have heard something, and the call out's gonna be made. It's gonna be 2v2, and the flashes come out. Now Christian making no noise. He finds one. Now Fangalang is there to support him with the beautiful crossfire. There is teamwork on University of Texas. Very great hold. Or long hold, sorry.
Yeah, it seems like they just want to get this game over with, holding down that long A, getting those first 2 entry frags. They're playing very disciplined right now.
Not too sure what Space Glider was shooting at. What is he doing?
He's
trying
going.
to bait
Yeah, he's trying to bait out the op shot from Optics no skill.
And there he asked for it.
He asked for it. Yep, he did.
So, oh no. Oh, Joe, 1v4, guys.
1v5.
Has the oh, sorry, 1v4. No, he actually found Bowser.
Yes.
Oh,
So
yeah,
now it's a 1v5.
Yeah. So, oh no, he's gonna get flanked by Christian, but followed by Fangalang on CT. 10 seconds to go. He needs 4 seconds, guys, to plant this bomb. Fangalang, I'm gonna switch over to Joe, and he's getting jump shot by Fangalang, and there it is. The Kukli play. And it's gonna be GG, guys.
Not able to make it happen. That would have been really nice if he was able to get that off shot off and that USP shot miraculously missed, but the jump shot in this game is just way too powerful. That's going to be full time, 2-0 for UTD. Well played to them, making a really good showing on Inferno and on Dust 2, shutting them down at the halftime. So, well played by them.
Yes, that was definitely well played. So, guys, if you like what you saw today, definitely hit us a follow and subscribe if you are willing to support NCESPA and us. Please, because collegiate CSGO is growing. It's insane. We've seen the plays here. We've seen some fails, but all that